morning. Happy Friday to you. This is your girl, Coach O, founder and CEO of Action Speaks Volume Incorporated, where I am known as your procrastination strategist, behavior change expert, where I help you to build unshakable confidence, stop procrastinating, and to get your dreams out of your head into your life. Happy Friday. Yes. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Go ahead and invite someone. We're not going to be on here long, but I wanted to drop in just for a few minutes. I pray that your week has been well. I pray that you are off to an amazing start to your day. And before I get into this, before I get into today's topic, good morning, Tiffany. Thank you so much for joining. I pray that you have registered for the workshop on tomorrow. It's only $17. You can cash app Action Speaks. It's only $17. The name of the workshop is the 3Ds that made a difference. You want to be a part of it. It's only 2 hours, only $17. So if you have not register by sending $17 to $ Action Speaks. Yes, Action Speaks. So let's get on into this topic today, that there are no limits to what you can do. Can I say that again? There are truly no limits to what you can do. It doesn't matter what they say, what they think. It doesn't matter what, now it does matter what you think. It matters what you think. Because if you don't think it's possible, it won't be. If you don't think you can do it, you won't. If you don't think you can, you can't. Good morning, Dee. Thank you so much for joining. There are no limits to what you can do. A lot of the limitations that you have, it is not in the possibility of being. It is in the possibility of you believing. It is not the possibility of you being able to do it. It is the limited belief that you have in thinking that you can. Yeah. So I want you to remember. I want you to remember that there are no limits to what you can do. There are no limits to what you can earn. There are no limits to what you can have. There are no limits to what you can be. I know what they said. I know they said you weren't going to do it. I know people have told you that it's not possible. I know people have thought that you are really crazy for even doing what you said. You need to go get a real job is what they tell you, right? But when people don't understand what you're doing, they don't understand. But when you become, good morning, Mary. Thank you so much for joining. When you become aware of your abilities, your potentials, when you become aware of what's possible, you will surpass what you have thought in the past. You will surpass what people have said, what they thought or think. You will go out and do your thing. People are so strange. Yeah, they're strange because they'll want to know, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Why you do that? Why you do that? But baby, when they see that you're successful in doing what you do, they'll want to know, how did you do that? Good morning, Shanti. Thank you so much for joining. They will want to know why you do what you do. Now they want to know how you do what you do. But you got to remember that there are no limits. There are no limits. You are limited. We're limited on a job. Because they're going to cap you out. They're going to pay you what they want to pay you an hour. And they'll never pay you what they're making because they don't want you to stay in the neighborhoods they're staying in. They don't want your kids going to where their kids going. They don't want you doing what they're able to do. You have a cap on a job. They're not going to pay you right. But in a business, when you do you, there are no caps. You can make, good morning, Margaret. Thank you so much for joining. You can make your annual income, your monthly income, when you have in your mind that I can do whatever I want to do in this business and that I have no limits. There's no caps to my earning, to my revenue, unto my being, unto my existence. Good morning, Margaret. Thank you so much for joining. So you got to remember that there are no limits, and the only limits that we have are the limits that we place on ourselves. So don't allow anything or anybody to stop you from being, having, and doing all that you want to do, all that you want to be, all that you want to have, because there are no limits. Sometimes people tell you, girl, you need to stop. Girl, you don't need to be doing that. Or you don't need to do this. You don't need to do that. That is people that don't have no drive. When people don't have drive, they'll try to stop you from driving. When people do not have any drive, good morning, Margaret. Thank you so much for joining. When people do not have drive, good morning, Brian. Thank you so much for joining. When people do not have drive, they will stop you. They will try to stop you from having drive. When people do not have drive, they'll stop you. When people see you going and going, oh, you don't need to do that. That's too dangerous. Good morning, Belinda. Thank you so much for joining. When people do not have their own personal drive, they will try to stop you from having what you want to have. They will try to stop you from doing what you want to do. People are just strange. When you wasn't doing nothing, they didn't help you do nothing. But when you start doing something, they'll try to stop you from doing it. They'll try to talk you out of doing it. They'll tell you that you don't need to do all that. It don't take all that. And you don't need to be doing all that. You need to rest. You don't need to be doing all that. You need to stay off your leg. You need to stop listening to people that's not doing or going or being. You need to be talking to people that's doing some of the stuff that you're doing and get connected with people that's going to encourage you to go ahead, girl. You can do it. Because see, sometimes when we listen at the wrong people, when people see that we getting ready to pass them, when people see that when people see we getting ready to come up and get out, when people see you getting ready to be debt free, when people see you getting ready to be happy, see, long as you single and sad and you talking to them every day, people want to talk to you. But when they see that they gonna be cut out the picture and you don't not gonna have as much time for them, now you gonna do a little walking, and now I'm gonna get ready to do a little this and a little that. They go, oh, that costs too much. I wouldn't be doing. But see, you don't know. I can't put a cost on how something make me feel. Come on now, y'all not gonna talk to me. I cannot put a real cost on something that how something makes me feel. If it makes me feel better about me, if it makes my body feel better, if it makes my mind feel better. Come on, y'all are not going to talk to me. When you have something, oh, listen, when you got something, people will try to talk you out of it. When people see you going in a direction that you haven't been in a long time, long as you sitting around calling them and you on inbox and you direct messaging them, complaining about how bad things is and how bad you feel and how bad your relationship is. Come on now, somebody. Y'all not going to talk to me this morning. Good morning, princess. We got to get ready to get out of here. I got to drop it and keep it moving. Listen, as long as I'm making a wish list to do better, to feel better. Come on now, somebody. As long as you got something to complain about and talk about, they're there to listen. When you start doing better, when you start turning yourself around, when you start investing in yourself, when you start trying harder than you ever have before, oh, they ain't got time for you now. They don't have time for you. You doing too much. You need to sit down somewhere. Come on now, somebody. Y'all not going to talk to me. See, that's the mindset that the people have that we talk to every day. That's the mindset of the people that we look for encouragement. They don't even have it to encourage themselves. See, sometimes we will go and ask advice. We ask them, girl, what you think about this? It don't matter about what you think about this. You don't even know about what I'm doing. We asking people's opinion that's not even aware of what's going on. You got to stop asking people about what they think when they ain't doing it. You're talking to the wrong people. Thanks for sharing this message today. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Speak the truth this morning. We talking to the wrong people. You need to be talking to people that's not going to run over you because they running from behind you, but you talking to people that's running with you because they running beside you, and we trying to get to the same place. I'm going to tell you again, stop talking to those people that's behind you that that will come and run over you because they running from behind you, but talk to those people that's running on the side of you, that's running with you. Say, come on, girl, you can do it. Come on, you can do it. Come on, you got a little bit more in you. Come on, you can do it. Get from with these folks behind you. As I was thinking, you hear the saying that you can't connect no dots from behind. You got to connect the dots from ahead. Come on, y'all not going to talk to me. You can't find nobody when you're doing great things in life. It's a lonely road, sis. It's a lonely road. You can't find them because they don't want to be found. Because see, they hot with you. now. They mad because you made a decision about your life. Oh, you're not going to talk to me. Good morning, Jamie. Thank you so much for joining. Y'all need to share this. Share it. They hot with you because you done made a decision. They say, oh, you forgot where you came from. I didn't forget where I came from. I know where I came from. I just don't want to stay there. Y'all not going to talk to me. I don't want to stay broke, and I don't want to stay lonely, and I don't want to stay unhappy. You need to get with some people that's going to run with you, not some people that's going to run over you. Oh, y'all not going to talk to me. You need to get some people that's going to talk to you and not going to talk about you. Oh, you think you somebody some now. You think you somebody now. I always thought I was somebody. I was somebody broke. I was somebody overweight. I was somebody when I didn't have a job. I was somebody when I didn't have a business. See, people say people say some stupid stuff, Oh, you think you somebody? Oh, you don't think you somebody? Oh, y'all, come on now, somebody. You need to get with some people that say, come on, run, girl. Come on, you got some more. Come on, run. You can do. And see, this is not no hocus pocus thing. This is not no thing that's just to have you out of breath. But this is a thing to have you running the life that you want to run, living the life that you want to live, doing the things that you want to do. That you're not just doing things to say you're doing. That you're doing things, but you're doing it grudgingly because you're not happy with it. It don't fulfill you. It doesn't bring you any joy. You don't have any peace. You don't have no time for yourself. But see, you're going to do this thing. You got to do this thing because, I love what I do. I do it and not get paid. I'll do it. I lose track of time. I forget what to eat. I'll forget. You got to say, but see, sometimes we get it. Good morning, LJ Crawford. Thank you so much for joining. But see, a lot of times we'll get connected with people because we're not doing it the way they think we should do it. That you're hilarious this morning. Thanks again for being our encourager. You're welcome. Sometimes I have to I got to mix it up a little bit because see, when you tell people the truth, they get a little hot with you. So you have to bring it. You have to bring it. I do it because God called me to do it. And when you do it that way, princess, you don't have anything to worry about. Who can be against you when you got God for you? Who can tell you what you won't have when he said it's already yours? It's mine. It is mine. Come on now, somebody. It's mine. You got to know that it is mine. When you think about it is mine, this thing is mine. When it's mine, I don't have to worry about you taking it. When it's mine, I don't have to worry about you coming and get it. When it's mine, I can lay my stuff down and go back and pick it up when I need to pick it up. See, you have to, this is mine. It's mine. It's mine. And see, when you think about it, what's for me is for me. I don't have to fight you over what's mine. I don't have to compete with you with what's mine. It's mine. So listen. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. There are no limits. There are no limits to what you can do, have, or be. There are no limits. So don't let nobody put no limits on you. Don't let them tell you that you're doing too much. People, when they're not used to doing anything, you can just do anything and that you're doing too much. You're doing too much. You're not doing too much. You're doing what need to be done in order for you to live the life that you want to live. You're doing what need to be done in order to do the thing that need to be done. You're doing what you need to do. Sometimes you have to do a lot in the beginning to have the payday after a while. But your work is not in vain. Your work is not in vain. You have to show that you have to put in the work in the beginning where it's smooth sailing. You can't come in sitting down. You have to earn a seat. But you come in working. You come in grinding. You come in creating. You come in doing and being and having. And then after a while, when you make it, you can hire somebody else to do the things that you had to do. And then you will have, and do what you want to. Or they would say you're prideful and not working in humility in your assignment. Girl, that's for people that ain't doing nothing, ain't trying to do nothing, and they mad that you doing it. There are no limits to what you can do, be, or have in life, in the life you desire. Look, I got to get ready to get out of here. Don't let nobody stop you. Good morning, Deborah. Thank you so much for joining. Do not allow anybody to stop you. I'm getting ready to get out of here. If you are not registered for the 3Ds that made a difference workshop that is taking place on tomorrow, if you have not sent me your email, send me your email address. Inbox me your email address so I can send you your pre-workbook. So the workshop is only $17. It is only $17. Register. You can cash out me at Action Speaks. I will put the information in the comments right after this broadcast. Look, if you're new to me, this is your girl, Coach O, founder and CEO of Action Speaks Volume Incorporated, where I am known as your procrastination strategist, behavior change expert. I help you to build unshakable confidence. Stop procrastinating and you got it. Get your dreams out your head and to your life. I'll talk to you later.